All right, y'all, welcome back. Madison Motorworks here. So this morning we're gonna start a new video. We're gonna start on the 56 here. Not good. We're gonna start on the 56 right here. We've got a new belt for the old 235 up here. Cause that one on there is probably from the 80s, at least the 80s.
It's pretty rough shape.
Yeah.
Actually.
So we're gonna slap that on there real quick. But first, we're going to go ahead and we're going to run a full exhaust on this car. I don't know if I showed it or talked about it, but we've got a head top from the exhaust manifold down. And then I put a 12-inch cherry bomb on it.
Got a little thunder.
Yeah. So today we're going to run it from the cherry bomb over the axle. And we don't know where we're going to put it from there.
Right.
But here's what we got to work with for the rest of the exhaust. We went and bought a 24-inch piece that's going to run from the cherry bomb.
The sleeve on, or the adapter here.
Yeah. So right at the axle. And then this is an extra piece we had laying around. But right now we're just going to use it.
Right. Seen better days probably, but it go over the axle. Looks pretty good.
And we got a clamp right here, a good clamp. That way it won't crimp it, and we can swap it out later down the road if we want to.
Right.
So that's our plan for now. And then I guess once we get done with the black car, we'll jump on No Comet and assess what we're going to do there. More likely, it's time to get back with metalwork.
Yeah. Inner trunk pan on the inside, bottom quarters maybe, something like that, around the fender wheels.
Yeah, we need to get the rear 2/4 sections done.
That'd be about completed.
That way we can paint them floorboards and
moving right along.
Final installation of the fuel cell.
Yep.
But yeah, first let's knock this out, and then when we switch over to that, we'll talk more about that. Y'all stick with us. All right, so here's what we got: cherry bomb, all my adapters, and then that's the muffler or the head pipe's what I'm gonna call it. So right now we're gonna get this piece put in, or get it put up there so we know what angle we need it. Probably won't show us working because
kind of hard.
There's not a lot of room. But we'll show you all the aftermath when we get it put up there.
I like playing.
All right, y'all. So we finally got this exhaust done. It took about all day, but when you're doing how we're doing it, that's what it does. So here it is.
Start messing with custom stuff. Something always bound to change or happen.
Head pipe, reduce or step up, cherry bomb. Straight into the axle over. And then we just threw this together back here. We got a chrome tip under the gas tank. We got our straps. Close, but it should be okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's close, but it should be okay. So now we're going to take the car off the ramps real quick. Or we're going to do the belt first?
No, we'll do the belt first.
All right, we're going to do the belt real quick.
Yeah, we'll knock that out. Won't take but a second to do that.
And then we'll fire this thing up and hear how much it's quieting itself down.
Right. Actually, I think it's going to sound good, actually.
So here we are. As you can see, our belt, the belt on this old girl is a shot.
Been on there for a long time.
Yeah. It's quite simple. It's just one bolt on the generator, or one here, loosen the bottom one. All right, y'all. So we got the belt put on real quick. It was no big deal. So I guess we're gonna fire this thing up and let y'all hear what it sounds like. Of course, we done it because we couldn't wait.
Right.
But
it sounds
we're gonna
different.
Ease her out. You ready?
I'm ready. Go for it.
What's up, everyone? We back today. So yesterday, after we got done doing the exhaust on this car, we crunk it up, drove it out of the shop. But unfortunately, our microphones canceled out the car sound for some reason. That's the first time it's ever done it. It was kind of weird.
Noise canceling microphones.
Right. But normally it don't do that. Normally it like baffles it and muffles it and it sounds horrible. But we forgot they was on. And when we had the car sitting out in front of the shop, we noticed that the tailpipe here was crooked because we didn't actually have no room to get behind the car because we had it right up on the Comet here. And we had like a foot to get between the two.
It looked good straight down.
It looked good from the side.
Yeah, from the side looked awesome.
Anyhow, so I cut that loose, the hanger, and we got it moved over. I got a clamp in there where you can where to hold it where I need it to be. And Dean's over here, huh?
It looks straight now.
Yeah, it looks good. And Dean's over here piddling with this quarter, seeing if he can get it to shine up some, and he's done a dang fine job. I say something, Steve.
Check this out, man. Look at these scratches right here. That's where they painted.
If I can get in on that.
And get them in the glare. You got to get in the glare of the light.
There's an E. Oh yeah, there we go.
Look like somebody hit it with 36 grit or 80 grit and then painted it.
Yeah.
That's an old school deal right there. But
yeah, he's just messing with that, I guess.
Make it look as good as possible.
Yeah. So I'm going to tack this exhaust back on, or the muffler part, and then we'll fire this car up and actually let y'all get a hear of it, or hear it.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Seriously, we'll be back in a minute. All right, guys. Well, I got that exhaust mounted up there real good and square where I like it. And Dean, so he got that quarter looking great. And in doing that, he proceeded to open up a can of worms.
Whole bucket.
So now we're doing the whole darn car.
It deserves it, man. It deserves it. Come on.
So we're scuffing it up before he polishes it. That's why it looks so rough right now, but give it a bit. I just wanted to show y'all what we had going on here.
Yeah, this right here is getting left.
Yeah, we're going to leave.
The rust streaks.
Hold on, man.
The rust streaks here, they look like, almost like oil, like dripped down the car.
Yeah, where I guess the oxidation up from the rust and stuff is run down there. So we're going to leave that there for now.
A few other spots around the car's got left. So.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yes, sir, sir.
I can't believe we're doing it.
He says she deserves it, so who am I to argue? Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, and we're going to address this bad spot, but not at the moment.
It's all going to be smooth, and it's going to try to look similar to what it is now. But
Yeah. Try to patina that close to this. But this, yeah, we'll talk about that once we get there. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all. And I'll give y'all an update here soon. All right, y'all, we're yelling because we ain't got our microphones on. But what turned into just polishing the quarter on this car turned into, as I said a while ago, a can of worms. But man,
and that's just polish. That's not wax.
Yeah, we're far from done, but
it made a big difference, man. Let me tell you.
I mean, look at it.
There's some rub marks here and there, but it's like a different car.
Shoo-wee. I love it.
It's still sick though. His old eyes marked out.
All right, y'all, but we're gonna call this a day because we gotta handle our stuff. So we'll be back soon.
Gotta get to work.
All right, y'all. So today we got the old Comet back over here. As at the beginning of this video, we said we was gonna finish the exhaust or do the exhaust on the 56. put that belt on. So that's done. And then we got caught up in that polishing that thing, and it's out there shining, by the way.
Yeah.
But today,
Gleaming in the sunshine.
we're gonna start on this quarter on this car.
And there's a couple of holes right here that need to be addressed. The whole side there is kind of rotted. Down here in the bottom's rotted. It's got a bunch of Bondo on it. So we're gonna get that cleaned up. This makes an awesome screwdriver holder, you know, just saying. But anyway, a bunch of holes. So we're gonna get all that fixed up today, and then we'll go on to something else.
All right, so our plan, we're gonna cut this out. Not exactly sure where yet. Cut it out, run down. More than likely, we're gonna run down this whole line,
Probably.
and get rid of this bottom. So we got the parts car pulled up here.
Yep.
And then we may, with the screwdriver holder hole, we may just cut a section out of it, out of both cars, and swap it.
That makes sense. Keep the same lines.
Yeah. But yeah, that's our plan for now. You know, it's liable to change as it always does, but
That's the goal.
that's the direction we're heading into. So I guess first things first, we're going to knock this Bondo off.
Get the Bondo cleaned up.
See how bad this actually is down here.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. There's a big dent down in the bottom of it also. It's just caved in. And after that, then I guess we're going to cut this car up.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Out, cut this car, and then assess the other side, which is not as bad, I don't believe. I believe it's on the inside of the lower quarter here, where it's bad up in there. But all right, we're going to flip this thing on fast record, and we're going to
Get a grinder.
kill some Bondo real quick.
Woo!
All right, so what we discovered
Is a disaster.
is a disaster. Someone took some aluminum or something, some type of metal, put it down here on the bottom,
Screw hole. Screw.
and it made like where the pinch weld was. They screwed it in down there, and then they just, let's see if I can find the area. They just put Bondo over screw heads and sent it.
That's it. I think we can do a little better than that.
We got a welder. We might not be good for nothing for welding, but we can sure enough try.
Look at that Bondo around that screw. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that because that's an unpleasant surprise.
It's a disaster.
But all right, we're going to get this knocked out here in a minute once we figure out a plan of attack. And we'll show y'all what the aftermath is.
It'll work.
So here's our disaster.
And it's not even a beautiful one.
She is rougher than a stucco bathtub. But it's okay, we'll fix it. And apparently, I don't know if we showed this, but this piece of aluminum was a part of a
battery sign.
We found in one of the floorboards.
It was roof tarred in.
Yeah, roof guard. It was a mess. Go back and check that video out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's only metal though, man. We can take care of it.
Metal. That's what we do. We ain't good at it, but we're good enough.
Good enough.
All right, so we're gonna get our cut line figured out, which I'm assuming somewhere like here somewhere.
Probably.
We'll run it across, but more straighter.
Perfect. And we'll keep going with it. I don't want to get into this point here.
No, so
It'd be below that.
yeah.
And then
I mean, we may go a little lower, but
probably up maybe
get out of the way, get the camera.
there, or even on, straight on across.
Yeah. Here, up, over.
Maybe right this ridge down. I don't. That cap's got to be. The end's gone.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out too.
I guess we'll go back to this ridge line here. This factory edge.
Battery pinch.
Pinch weld, yep. Re-weld it in.
Run it to here.
Yeah, it'd be either here or here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably here. Like that. We'll just put the whole side on it.
Whew.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's all right there. We'll make it do. Then, of course, all this in here is pretty trashed. So we'll have to replace that. That's going to be made out of 20 gauge steel.
regular metal.
And then apparently this is the only bad spot on this side, right here. So
We're just gonna patch it.
yeah, clean all the rust up.
Fancy.
That's fancier than
Fancy
danging
drawing pin right there.
No soapstone.
Like it. Well, let's
All
get to cutting, man. Get this thing straightened out here.
What car are you cutting first? This one?
Might as well, because that one's got to be bigger than this one.
All right.
That way we can lay it over it, and then we can go bigger.
All right.
I'd rather do that and trim than not have enough.
What do you want to cut with, grinder or?
I don't know. What are you thinking? Use that body saw? Meow.
Probably use that. That way it's a
Straight.
small gap.
All right. Well, we'll get a ruler or a tape measure or something. Or, no, a hard
Like
edge, straight line on it. Yep.
All
That'll
right.
work out good.
All right. But yeah, here's the 4-door 65 we went and picked up a month or so ago, month or two. Yeah, we're gonna take this quarter off of this one, and since it's 4-door, we kind of have to go midway of the fender well. But yeah, it looks to be in a little better shape. I mean, it's got some rust, one or two rust spots, but they can't be as bad as that. Alrighty, so we're gonna get this going, and I'll turn it back on once we get everything laid out. All right, y'all, so we got our lines drawn out for our cut. The squiggle marks is every pieces that's we're losing or eliminating from the car. Go all the way around. We're gonna run into this pinch weld right here in the corner. Wait a minute. Run in that pinch weld right there, drill these spot welds out, and that outer skin will come out. And then we'll take this piece and try to line it up on that car as best we can, maybe. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna commence the cutting. All right, so Dean's over here laying down on the job, drilling these spot welds out. Well, I'm supervising on my stool.
I got a chair. I'm the king of the castle.
So we got it cut loose, get the spot welds in the fender well drilled out, and then we have 4 more on the back. All right, then we're taken care of. So now I guess we've got to split everything. All right, so we finally got that piece cut off out of the car here, and you can see some of the inner rust on the inside of the, what's that called? Inside inner fender wells.
Wheel tub, maybe?
Yeah, whatever, but it's right here, but up here is not bad, so we're gonna cut all this out and make it match what factory it's supposed to be, the bad spots. We kept our fender lip where the 2 pieces go together.
Yes.
So we're gonna take this piece. Let me get over here. We're gonna take this piece Dean's got, take it to this old white car over here, and try to mark it out and cut it a little bigger, or
Yeah, a little
maybe
bit.
just cut the whole quarter off that car because that car's junk anyway.
Yeah, it ain't no good. That's fine. Get as much good metal out of it as possible.
Yeah.
It ain't much, because look, I mean, oh no, there's a hole. I can see
The floors ain't good. The fuel tank ain't good, but
Yeah.
I mean, I did use this piece.
Yeah, that worked out good on there. See if we can get enough out of it. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Can't get no closer, could it?
That's good.
So I guess,
They are a little different because of the back door.
yeah, 4-door, 2-door, but
Right.
we're going to pull that in there.
Yeah, we'll back it in. That way we're in the shade at least.
So we're going to cut the heck out of this car right here on this corner. We're not cutting size specific at the moment. We're going to get it off the car, get it out here laid out where we can work on it.
Yeah, get on the table somewhere. So
Yeah.
that's what we got to do.
Or we're going to be a little more precise with our cutting of the piece we need.
Bet. That'll work.
So we got to jerk the tail light out of it, jerk the bumper off of it,
Cut it.
and start cutting. And I guess we're just going to We're gonna cut down through here where it originally go together, maybe, or maybe up here. I don't know.
Probably right here at the tail light, in here in the inner fender.
Inner fender right there.
Cut it out because that metal looks pretty decent on the inside.
That part looks good. This part don't look good, but
we'll go through the door jamb and up by the seat.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking probably, was that deck, maybe, well, that's a deck panel there. I don't want to get into it. On that line there, that's where you normally cut it into the window channel. We're going to leave all that. So probably just something simple.
I might pop this trim off and see what.
Yeah, that's cool.
See where the screws is behind it and how hard it's to get off.
Go right through that.
Go through it, down the door.
Yep. Quick, easy, simple, and done.
Get us something out here to work with anyway. But we're going to start stripping this thing down to where we can start cutting. All right, so we're back on day 2 of this lower quarter panel replacement for the old Comet right here. And here's the rear quarter off of the white car, as you can see.
Which is in a little bit better shape, but not a lot. It's still got holes in it.
It's got holes, but we can fix that easier than we can fix the other one.
So,
yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So we got our piece from the red car laid on the piece from the white car. Got it clamped down with a few clamps and whatnot.
Using it as a template.
Yeah, so we're gonna got our marks. Luckily, it's off a little bit. That way, we'd rather have more than not enough. So
definitely.
Yeah, we're fixing to cut this off, and then I guess we're going to fix that hole right there before we ever install it.
Yeah, might as well while we're out here.
Out here, up at least waist high.
Now the inner fenders of this. The 4-door car was good.
Yeah, all that looked way better than this one.
So we can add.
It'd be all right.
That in there.
We're gonna make it work, make it look good, and
let's do what we do.
Yeah, it's only metal, right?
It's only metal.
So yeah, I guess you're gonna cut that.
Yeah, shortly. Yes, sir.
Okay, shortly we're gonna cut it. Guess we'll finish building our game plan. Probably get our little table set up so it's a little bit higher to work with.
Yeah, definitely. This we got to finish drawing out the lines and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No big deal.
Alrighty. Okay, so we got all of our spot welds drilled out. We got our line cut, as you can see. More spot welds drilled out. So now I guess we're going to attempt to separate it.
Hopefully it's good.
And we actually didn't do it and then put it back together this time.
No trial and error on this.
So let me set this up over here.
It should just.
It ought to just pop apart, but you know that's not going to happen.
It ain't going to happen. Well, it welded itself back while we were sitting there.
I'm free here. You can cut through right there.
Okay, got one spot there. Damn it. All right. My bad.
I got the grinder right here.
Dip off in it. It was just a test.
Huh?
That was just a test. It's attached in here.
Yes. Okay, so I guess we're going to try to peel this apart and see
How far back do we need to go on that car? It's somewhere in here.
Well, let's flip it up so we can show the peoples.
Bring that camera back this way, I guess.
Yay. Look at that, peoples.
You don't know, right? It's loose, 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 loose. Attached right there. Did we not?
We thought we had it loose, but apparently we was mistaken.
It's right there. That's why I said, do you think this thing welded itself back together sitting here?
Yes. All right, so there was one spot weld right here that we missed getting it fully loose, but it fell off. I'll throw it back on there. Yep, there it is.
A lot for that piece right there, but
We gotta have it.
The inner part on the Comet's bad on the two-door car, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it with this first, and then cap the car, or put the quarter on it then after we make the correct repairs to that.
That's how bad we are actually off. Not too horrible. I mean, look at that now. Compared to what we had, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it looks a whole lot better. A little long on the front side and a little bit trimming down.
Yeah, I like it.
We got to see where it lands on the wheel on both sides and measurement.
I just wanted to throw it up there.
That looks good.
So now we're going to jack the car back up, pull the wheel back off like we had yesterday, and address all this. This seems okay. Are we using this?
If you want to cut on it, we can. If not, we don't have to. It seems all right till the bottom.
Yeah, to right here is before it starts messing up. I know y'all can't see me, but
yeah, at the bottom here and then across the bottom of this one. We'll get that addressed. We'll be good to go.
Yeah. Alrighty, well, we're gonna jack the car up, jerk the wheel off of it, figure out a new cut line. Alright, y'all, so after discussion and whatnot, if we have a problem, I'm gonna see if I can get a shot for y'all. Up in here, you can see right, our tire's rubbing there, right there, and there. Get my glasses. It's rubbing because, of course, this car is not supposed to have an 8-inch wide wheel on it. They said, but we'll be dang, it's getting an 8-inch wide wheel, and it does. Right there, it is.
That's me at the end of it.
Yes. So what we're going to do is we decided we're going to use this inner fender structure, wheel well, whatever, because all this is in a lot better shape than the one on the car, but this piece is worse. So we're going to use the pieces, whatever, but we're going to cut this out. And then we're going to put it flat so it's got a, in that inset, we're going to make it that big, because just that little 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch is what our tire's hitting on. So that's your go plan right now. So Dean's going to drill out some spot welds, I guess, again. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, so we've been grinding it out for a few hours in here. It's slow progress trying to get all this to work, but let me sit down here for a minute. Whew. Show the people what you got.
Well, first off, we opened this wheel well up a little bit up in here. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Let me get around.
While we've done that, we've made some relief cuts in it so we can push it back and tack it.
Maybe I got it.
Push it back and tack it. That way the wheel won't scrub on the inside of it.
Okay.
Other than that, this was a better piece off of the car, so we're just getting it matched up, fixing to weld it in, do a little more cutting, but we're getting her close right there. I left this right here. There's a oval hole. I can't even say the word right. An oval hole for a location point. So both of them match. One that we haven't drilled.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only reason why that's there. We can cut it and get it out of the way later or whatever you want to do. I don't want to offset the quarter piece.
I wanted to set in further after you're done the clearancing for the wheels.
I want to kick it out because, you know, what is that, a 1/8 inch or something?
Yeah. And I've been over here working on this fender, trying to get this radius back in it. And then I've been bending on this. I'm gonna get it where I can replace all that down there with it. And then I'll start patching the holes right there.
I don't think it's going to get done today.
It's not gonna get done today. It probably won't get done Friday.
Probably not.
But yeah, I figured we'd show y'all where we're at, because it's been a while since we turned the camera on. We've just been working away and slow movement right now. But we're trying to be kindly precise on some of this stuff. But all right, people, we'll be back. What's up, everybody? So, day 3, rear quarter pounder, no comment.
On the no comment. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we ran out of time, of course, the other day. And
this is the inner structure.
yes, this is our inner structure.
This is
wheel well,
outer quarter.
outer quarter,
And then
lower.
it's still in rough shape, but it's
Yeah.
in better shape than what we had.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start working on this area here, and Dean's gonna grind on this for a minute and get it where he wants it.
Get it put in
And
shortly.
start fitting it again, because he's got it pretty fitted. He's just got to make a few small adjustments.
And we got to finish the back of it right there.
Yeah, right there where, let me zoom in on that.
Walking's too hard.
Yeah, where that hose is hanging out right there, where that's eat up. Yeah, right there. We got to fix that on both sides. And then it should be done, huh?
It should be close.
As far as
all
the
metal work.
trunk pan area, and
yeah.
And we may, since we have this,
There's a few other small things here and there. But
this whole piece right here with the line, I may cut this out. Wait a minute, let me get in frame. I may cut this out and just patch all that.
because it's got a hole in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any more just here and there, but I think we got most of them. There's a few small ones there were. I think went around them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here. Remember? Above
Yeah,
the
we
tail
got to
light.
do, bro.
Right there's one. We got a hole there.
We got a few little small areas, but that should be the majority.
Yes.
Bad spots.
Yes. And that's crazy, man. It hurts when to say it. I'll tell you that.
Then everything else is really just surface. We still got to pull the front fenders off the other car and put on here.
You're adamant about that one.
Yeah, I want them on here.
That'll work.
Since this headlight bucket's messed up, that one's already got a good. That was one of the reasons we bought the car, was for the bucket.
That and this piece of chrome here.
Yeah.
Can't find it.
So yeah, we're gonna flip this thing on fast record and let y'all watch us work for a minute, and then we'll turn it back on when we get to do something interesting.
Sir.
All right, y'all. Well, I got my first piece put in right here. Ignore those ugly welds. So now I'm gonna clean all this up right here. We're gonna leave that hole. That's a factory drain hole back here. It's sitting higher than the front, so that's why that rusts out. Yeah, I'm gonna clean all this up and start putting new metal in there. And we'll see what it looks like when I'm finished. And Dean's about done with that piece over there. Yeah, about done with the inner fender, so we're gonna keep on keeping on. All right, y'all. We shall return. So here it is. It's amazing. Now my scrap pieces, or my scrap pieces, my new pieces are just barely tacked in. Just see how it's set, make sure it looks good and it lines up good enough for me. I'm happy with it.
It lined up real good here.
Yeah, we lined up here real good.
We got a little cutting to do, you know, a little trimming, but
we made it big for a reason.
to be expected.
Got to cut a piece off right up here at the front. Other than that, I like it.
Love it.
Loves it.
And then on the underside,
And on the underside,
see here if I can.
that was all.
That's just old trial fit.
What we got here.
A new piece here. Well, a new old piece there, and then
New old piece there. We're going to clean it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's going to be under there.
The next one's going to get cut right here because I got a piece behind this. Going to get cut off, welded in. Turned out good.
I guess we're going to get back to work. We just want to show y'all where we was at for a minute. All right, y'all. So, I got all my pieces welded in here. So now it's time to clean it up and see what happens, see what we can make of it anyways. I started grinding and I was like, well, I probably should put this on video. Dino's over here. He's got all his pieces laid in and he's about ready to start cutting them to get them setting. Sorry. Yeah, set it in, get it whatever, and start welding it. And then we may or may not get the fender tacked in today. I don't know yet. Yeah. But yeah, I just want to show y'all where we was at for a minute and we're going to keep on keeping on. What's up, everybody? So, what, day 4?
Unfortunately, yes, day 4.
Day 4, back on the quarter panel.
The way we work, so it's probably like day 8 in reality, but it is what it is.
Work time on car, day 4.
Day 4.
So, Dean's about ready to, he's got to do one little grind up here. Yeah, right there. And then he's going to put this inner fender in.
We're going to cut this back here also. We're going to cut this out.
Okay, he's going to cut that out.
Yeah. And then, you know, it'll be here, you know. So that's what I got today.
Yeah. And don't know yet.
Just hanging out, right? Well, we got to do the other side on the bottom also.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for right now, Dean will get that cut in and welded in. I guess we can tack it because we don't want to revisit that.
He's getting welded in.
Yeah.
And then we got to do the inner fender also itself.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see it or not, but
where the wheel. Yes, I showed y'all that in one of the other
earlier
clips or whatever. Yeah, we're about to start on this. Try to get this done today and make a video out of it.
Woo! Yeah.
All right, well, y'all stick with us. All right, y'all. Well, we got our pieces cut out and everything. Dean's tacking in these pieces here. So now we're going to get all this here put into place where it needs to go and get it welded in. And then finally we'll be able to put this outer quarter on. Maybe this due to be done today.
Sir, that's a go plan.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it. How about you?
I love it. It's making it a whole lot better than it was, man. It had just completely trashed on this quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir, it's hard work to get it to where you want it, though.
Yeah, it is, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, y'all. So we got our inner fender well welded in all the way. We done put our outer piece on now. So now we're getting it lined up where we need it to be and making some small adjustments where it's cut different from 2 different cars.
Try to get the gap set.
Yeah, so trying to get us a gap set right here, but
other than that, man, I think it turned out great.
I can get an angle on it. But yeah, man, it looks good. I'm digging it.
Bye-bye, Russ.
Yeah, that repair down there on that lower quarter looks good. I mean, it's got to be skimmed over a little, but I'm not mad at it. You ain't mad at it.
No, it's great. I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, I just want to show y'all what we had, where we at right now. We're going to continue trimming on the 2 cuts a little bit and get it where we want it, and we'll start tacking it in here soon. Our plan is to have it done. So here we go. All right, y'all. So as you can see, we got our quarter put back on finally. It's far from finished. We still have a lot of grinding to do on all the spot welds, and we got to check our clearance up in here.
Really tight. That's a 8-inch wide rim on the back, and they said you can't run an 8, but
they said you can't. But
it's got an 8 on it.
Most of them don't got a Granada rear end in them neither.
Right. Either way.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there. But we got the quarter put on. It looks good. It lines up good. I'm happy with it. You happy with it?
I love it, man. It looks good.
I mean,
it's a whole lot better than it was. I mean, it's completely rusted out.
Yeah, our rust here is gone.
One piece at a time, man.
So hell yeah, we're proud of that. So I guess we're gonna end this video here.
Yeah.
In this video, I think we done the exhaust on the 56.
Yeah.
That was like a 1 or 2 day project. Nothing big, hard there.
No.
Somebody got happy and decided he wanted to polish the paint out on it. That was a whole day in itself. And
6 hours of running the buffer.
Yeah, it's still not done, but it looks wonderful.
It's not been waxed.
Yeah. And then we decided to jump on this quarter in this video too. So
that was the worst side of the whole car, right?
Yeah, that's the worst part. We have one more small half-inch section on the passenger side and the rear quarter.
Yep.
But we can probably get that without doing anything. Just cut it out and replace it.
Other than that, a few little tiny spots here and there, but other than that, that's it, really. I know we talked about, doing this one, but
yeah, I was going to
come later on. But.
Yeah, that's simple too. But hell yeah.
Anyway,
so thank y'all for watching.
Yes, definitely. Like and subscribe.
Comment. Tell us what you think.
Definitely.
Give us some input.
Stay tuned. See what we do next, right?
Yeah, we'll be back soon. Thank y'all.